When I was talking about monkeys, I missed Snowy, who is a very significant gift from John. Not very snowy. He was lying out too much and he's a bit dirty. And down here there's a meerkat. See a meerkat in the middle. Red squirrel. And a little giraffe. Some rabbits and squirrels up there. And the boar, and a baby boar or wild pig there. There's quite a significant dog from Switzerland. I think that was from my first visit to Switzerland when I was St Bernard. There's my sort of dog carrier bag. Unzips that pug. Sometimes you see a pug walking along and it's just so like that bag. And then these I also missed some birds. There's an eagle and a crow. And some recent things here. Koala. I gave Chris a koala. I'm not sure if this is going to Chris or not. And a bat. Now that bat I bought in Hitchin recently on when it was like near Halloween. So just to briefly, I'm running out of steam. The big seahorse in the corner was like in a Bournemouth once we bought. I remember it was one of those things that you win on a fun fair, and I asked to buy it instead. So I don't know, it was 10, 15, 20 pounds or something, and I bought this beautiful big seahorse. He's very brightly coloured and gorgeous. He should be sort of better visible. I just remember carrying him through the streets of Bournemouth. Similarly, the Dalmatian was from Crufts recently. I carried back on the train, within the last 3 years. But that big dog in the corner he's hidden away. Very realistic big dog, like a big, I don't know, like a Ridgeback or Labrador or something. He was also from Crufts and carried back once on the train. And then these dogs, I bought these 2 dog beds deliberately to put the dogs in. Oh, and there are many ones here that are significant. The black one was from Crufts. I always liked that Dachshund sausage dog, although it does have a bad association, which I won't explain. A corgi. That was a very realistic dog that I once turned up at Teresa's and Chris's and they thought it was real. And there's beautiful big collies John liked. The most expensive cuddly toy in the room is this husky. Is it Scheif or Schleif? I can't remember the expensive make, but I saw that recently in Bromley, £199. It's just beautiful. Cuddly husky. There's another beautiful husky there with like lovely pink overtones to it. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this I remember from Hamleys was £80. The wolf, and the Alsatian was also £80. So there's a few £100 worth of cuddly toys here, definitely. Okay, and I think coming to the end of it, then I haven't talked about there's the other dog bed, and that's just got a few like larger dogs. There's big tigers, which again I remember. This one is you press its ear somewhere. Is it this one? Oh, it stopped making its noise. How sad. That used to roar when you pressed its ear. And that was a very big, heavy one I once carried back from a shop on Piccadilly. And another big one, I don't remember exactly where from. That's a recent one from Gibraltar, Top of the Rock. And that was from IKEA, that bear. Pandy, that's an old panda. That's got some significance. There's pretty little chicks, look, little sort of less realistic penguins. Oh, and then the turtles, which were always in a box, and I so wanted to put them together in a pile. I think there's 18. I still see different ones now. I've sort of stopped myself buying them. But, I remember that old tortoise there was quite significant. And all these different ones, look, flat green one. You always see slightly different types, slightly different materials. There's like an orange turtle, a green turtle, a big tall, like tall one there, one there. Oh, such amazing ones. It's lovely to have those out, and something I always wanted to do is have them out in a pile. So I think I've now covered all the cuddly toys. I missed the cow on the top shelf there, and the two red elephants, which is a rare second-hand purchase. They look nice. Oh, and I also missed there's a recent sloth I bought in Blackpool. It says I'm such a sleuth. And in here there's a beautiful, there's all the little tiny teddies, all different colours of little teddies and other little toys, that little hippo and gorgeous things. And this was my Christmas present to myself, Harrods, 3 little teddy bears. And then there's this big elephant, which I suppose, well, until I got the giraffe, it was the largest cuddly toy, and that was second hand from a boot sale. And then there's this, the black mammoth is very significant. That is from the highest shop in Europe at the top of the Jungfraujoch, and it was 99 francs, Swiss francs. I carried it back in my suitcase. And there's a cuddly sun there. It's not really an animal. There's a little giraffe. There's a little cat. So in general, I think I've shown you. There's a stray little African hunting dog. Why is he not with the other African hunting dogs? I'm not quite sure. I think he lives over here. Not quite sure why he came out. That's where he lives. So I've done it all in detail, but you've got rabbits, pandas, bears, all the unusual animals, the birds, all the monkeys. There's a few things at the top there. A Poland teddy bear at the top. What can I say? A hell of a lot of cuddly toys. It would be interesting to try to count them and to value them. I'm not sure I can face trying to value them. But, well, I'll think about that. But anyway, I hope that's a reasonable record and shows how many there were, and it talks about the significance of some of them. Overall, most significant, I suppose, Sweetie, the Małe Duże Miś, because it was from St. Moritz this time, Burley and Boogie, the 4 teddies, the 4 coloured teddies, maybe some of the, Gizmo, of course, Gizmo, and maybe some of the different monkeys. Oh, Snowy, and then the most expensive dogs, that one, and that one. I better stop. I'll leave you with the view of the most expensive husky.